Here we go then, Champions League draw, first knockout round, and let's see who we can get in this first round. We can't get Monaco, we can get Juve, we can get Napoli, we can get Benfica, we can get Inter, we can get Liverpool, Madrid or Tottenham. There's some big teams in that second pot. Benfica are the ones you really want. So let's draw this next team. Tottenham will play Lyon, Juve will play Paris Saint-Germain, Inter Milan will play us. 1860 Munich, that will be the draw for the Champions League. The next round will be against Inter Milan. Today also we have got a game against Hertha Berlin, and we'll have the usual run through. But first time I think in a long time on this series, roll the intro. So yeah, we have Inter in the first knockout round of the Champions League, and that will be tomorrow's episode after the winter break and the transfer window. We have played a few games since we last met, and the continuation of a theme, really, to be fair. Very, very close affairs with all the teams playing in and around us, and we came off the Copenhagen and the Frankfurt wins with a good 1-0 win away at Borussia Dortmund. They're actually struggling this year. I'll show you in the table in just a sec. But struggling this year in the Bundesliga, and we beat them 1-0. Came in the 63rd minute, so 25 minutes left, and it took us that long to really break them down. And then came back home to Munich and beat Borussia Mönchengladbach 2-0. Again, very tight affair. 28 minutes gone, and Tammy Abraham scores a goal. And then in the first half injury time, Callum Hudson-Odoi adds a second, and the second half was pretty much all she wrote. And then a 0-0 against Monaco, as you can see here, very highly rotated side. And actually, we went down to 10 men in the first half. Daniel Vincente being sent off on the 41st minute, and we had to hold out for a 0-0 draw. But the reserve side did pretty well. And then finally, Wolfsburg went away to them and scored in the 89th minute from a penalty. VAR giving us a penalty from a push in the box from a free kick, and came out winners there. But very close affairs, as I said Monday. Even though we're winning or drawing and not losing these games, it's very tight, scoring late on or really breaking down, having to break down the team that we're playing. This is the league as it looks, as you see here, and we're 11 points clear. Leipzig have already played this weekend as well, and they lost to Heidenheim, and we could go 14 points clear if we win today. As I said, Dortmund having a really tough time of it in the league at the minute. They're down in 15th. Braunschweig are only 2 points behind them. So yeah, Dortmund could drop into the relegation zone if results don't go their way today. But yeah, we play Hertha, see themselves in 10th, snap bang in the middle of the park. And let's get into this one, the only game of today's episode before we go into the winter break. And this is going to be the lineup. Radi in goal, Strangle, Clayton, Diakabe and Martinez are the back line. Edimario and Rios in the middle of midfield. Oliver on the right, Hudson-Odoi on the left, Tahavi in for Tammy Abraham. No Foden today. He picked up a little bit of a knock in midweek, and he won't play today. But we've got Hoover, Strel, McKennie, Lenz, Cordier, Bunk and Carlos Antonio all on the bench if we need them to come on and do the business. Let's go into this game against Hertha and see if we can go 14 points clear of the Bundesliga. We're in the light blue and white. They're in the dark blue and white, and it's an all blue affair here in the Bundesliga. Hail 1 degrees today in Munich, and Mukhtar gets that ball into Rekic. Edimario gets the ball clear, and so does Hudson-Odoi. Goes to Oliver down that right hand side, charging down that right hand side, finds Tammy Abraham. He hit the post, and what a devastating counter attack that was. Just needed the goal to really put the cherry on top of the cake. But we come again in the 9th minute, and Diakabe bringing the ball out from defence, goes long trying to find Abraham, but Rekic gets the ball down to the middle of midfield, and Mukhtar out to Despodov, driving inside to the middle of the defence. They hit the post this time, and Strangle gets the ball clear to Hudson-Odoi. Both sides hitting the post early on. Asta into Mbom, former player of ours on loan. Despodov into Zikarit, out to Mukhtar. Good tackle from Edimario. They get the ball. We get the ball clear. Plattenhard into Marisek, who we had in the Newcastle save. They find the ball forward again to Italiano. Good tackle from Oliver. And now can we break? Hudson-Odoi on the counter attack. Tammy Abraham back to Hudson-Odoi, into to Harvey, and we're keeping the ball well. Abraham just drifted over to this left-hand side. Hudson-Odoi driving inside himself into Oliver and Jose Antonio Oliver. We've seen that many times this season. On that left foot, coming from that right-hand side and swinging one into the far left-hand corner, and it's 1-0 to Munich, probably against the run of play. It's been all Hertha in this first half. Hudson finds Jose and he just drills that into the bottom left-hand corner. No chance for the keeper, 1-0 Munich. That's going to see us through to half-time. They've actually had the better of the game. More shots on target, more possession. We've actually been pretty woeful in front of goal. Other than that, other than the goal that's broken the deadlock with Oliver on 14 minutes. Going to calmly... I'm going to get assertive, actually. Going to say not happy with the performance out there. Martinez not looking too grand. And Hudson-Odoi's picked up a little bit of a knock, so we're going to take him off. And we're going to bring Bunk on that left-hand side. And let's see what we can do in this second half. The corner for Hertha, 4 minutes to go. Out to Abonje on the edge, and it's been trickled in to Marasic, but it looks like it's going to be called off for offside. It stays 1-0 to Munich. And as it full-time whistle goes, Munich 1, Hertha 0. Another very tight affair in the Bundesliga. A piece of magic from Jose Antonio Oliver on an 8.3. Makes us go 14 points clear of the Bundesliga, and we sit really, really nicely on top of the table. So we're on a great run of form from the start of the season, as you can see here, all the greens and yellows, and we enter the winter break. We probably don't want the winter break to happen because we're in such good form, but we are only scraping through 1-0s, 2-0s, very tight affairs, 2-1s, 3-1s in the month of November there as well. But we will be back. We will play Inter and we'll play Leipzig in the next episode and see if we can bring a lead back or even an away goal back from that first leg away in the San Siro when we play first versus second against Leipzig. That's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out on any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until tomorrow when we bring you Inter Milan and Leipzig, I'll see you soon.